Hey, what is going on, good people? And welcome back to the director's cut of Broken Sword. So let's head to the museum and see what happens. Okay. Not too much to look at just yet. Got something here.
In the case was a spindly tripod,
Nice.
blackened with age and pitted with rust.
Spindly.
It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marn at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland!
What's that?
This
Nice.
tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
Why?
I'm
It's
sorry,
not the
I
library.
was excited.
Am I the only person in here? Well, doesn't really make sense as a sentence. We are the only person in here. Come on. Oh,
As
shit.
I reached toward the display case, a shrill piping filled the air. I froze,
Okay, so we
then
can't
tried to
nick
get
it.
myself together and act nonchalantly.
No, monsieur. No. No.
Okay.
No and no. Okay, bird totem pole. What? Why would you do that? That is mad. Hey, mommy.
Leave it alone.
Uh-oh.
That closet is over 3,000 years old.
Yo.
Closet? It's a sarcophagus.
He does not like us touching stuff. No, I thought I was talking to him.
Don't even think of climbing in there, monsieur. You'll be suffocated.
Damn.
I always wondered how it felt to be a mummy.
Mummy. Right, where is he?
Pardon me,
There
oui,
we are.
monsieur?
are you Lobino?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No.
Okay.
I am the deputy custodian.
But
yeah, he's just a
Lobino does
security
work
guard,
here.
right?
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it that. He
Jokes.
studied here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
Okay. So we've got to come back for Lobino. Right, let's get quizzing. Start with the tissue. That's always good.
What do you make of this tissue?
It is absolutely disgusting, monsieur.
Amazing.
Do you recognize this ID pass? No.
Nope. That sounded like a different person. What happened there?
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Oh no, I
Damn.
don't frequent places like that.
So wait, does he know what it is, or is he just like, I hate clubbing?
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Sure.
Do you recognize this red nose?
I don't think so.
Okay, we are not getting anywhere fast.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. Is there any reason why I should?
I guess not.
Yeah, it's just a security guard, right? He's probably not going to be very helpful.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
The sign on the tripod
Not
says
a sausage.
it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does.
Yeah. It doesn't mention John Dee at all.
Most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe what little
No, not the
education I
life
gained
story.
to my uncle. He was an optician,
Damn.
but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Wait, 19 letters of it.
What?
The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read.
He was using an
So
eye
he
chart.
left them
What?
out.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
That is
You
weird.
know,
Give him
I
the full
never thought of
alphabet
that.
immediately.
Do you think if I studied hard and did all my homework, I could be a
Damn.
professor of history?
At your age?
Sure.
Dream on.
Oh, yo. Bit harsh. Quite harsh there, George.
What does this tool mean to you?
That belongs in a museum.
What?
Pardon?
It is a priceless historical artifact, if I am not mistaken.
No, it's a plain old tool for lifting drain covers.
Damn. Everyone hates the tool.
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That
Uh-oh.
tripod,
Infamous is bad.
that belonged to John Dee.
Okay.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur.
Why would he?
I am no scholar. though people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to park the...
What?
No.
He's
They
not a
ask you.
valet.
I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is, I am no scholar, not like Monsieur Lobineau.
Okay. Right, last gimmick.
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
Dee was the most famous escapologist of the 16th century.
Oh, yeah.
The Houdini of his time.
Don't you mean
is that true?
alchemist?
John
Escapologists
Dee
use
sounds like such
ropes,
a fake
chains, and
name.
handcuffs, not tripods.
Well, whatever he was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
Nice. Ah, there's more.
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, the usual.
Juicy bit of
Didn't you
backstory
study
here.
chemistry at school?
Yeah, but we skipped over thaumatology. Can I take a closer look at the tripod?
What? Get it out of the case?
Hell no.
Ah, no! That tripod is protected by a sophisticated
Surely he
surveillance
knows the
system.
code.
How sophisticated?
A painfully loud alarm bell.
How is the alarm bell triggered?
By the slightest pressure
Ah, if we
on
can get some
or
info on it,
movement
that might
of
help.
any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a
Bella
little.
Hydra.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
And we're done.
Thanks for your help.
I'm going to guess we have to climb inside this mummy. I guess when he's turning back. Quick, George.
Do you have a fetish about closets, monsieur?
I just love the smell of mothballs, I guess.
Maybe when he's in the corner?
No, monsieur.
Ugh.
Okay.
Because it kind of looks like we're done here otherwise. What if he sees us doing this? Come on, mate. Why does he not care about the totem pole? Surely if we do, he's walking towards us.
Watch out! You'll have that down on top of us.
Is that it?
Watch out!
Okay. Ah, right in front of him.
No, monsieur.
Ah, thought he somehow fell for it, eh?
Okay.
Okay, it doesn't look like we can do anything else here. What's in the pockets? Nothing. Okay, I suppose we can leave for now. That might pass some time. Oh, one thing we could actually do is just look at stuff. Looking is very helpful in these games, can give you big hints.
It was an ancient Egyptian sarcophagus with a beautifully painted
Okay.
effigy of its owner on the lid.
Oh, yo. Is that it?
The totem pole looked distinctly out of place in the setting of the museum.
Okay.
The case contained the tripod shown on the manuscript.
Right, short and sweet. Okay, so where was that? I think that's where we are. Yeah, museum. Police station might be quite helpful. We've had a fair bit of info. Try the blower. The dog and bone. Okay. He just doesn't want to ring anyone. Fair play. I guess we've got no one to ring. That old chestnut.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
Ah, the
What do you
inspector's
want
here.
now?
Why is this guy so damn angry all the time?
I'd like to report an assault.
Yes, monsieur? Where is the victim?
I'm
Me.
the victim. I've been harassed by a pair of thugs.
I see. And where did this
Damn.
alleged
10 minutes in,
assault
not
take
much progression.
place?
Outside the Hotel Ubu. They stopped me as I was leaving and went through my pockets.
Could you describe the suspects, monsieur?
One looked like a gorilla, and the other looked like a weasel. Their names are Flap and
Oh,
Guido.
Bon. I'll get them this time.
He knows them. Okay.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you, Sergeant?
That's a double-line Swedish with a crosshatch Bergman
What?
strike strip.
What's the other
Now, that's unusual. Pre-war Anderson hinging.
Really?
I haven't seen a reinforced Anderson outside of a private collection.
It's rare then?
In this part of the world, yes. There are only 3 places these are made.
Was he a matchbook
Taiwan,
collector?
Manila, and Slough.
Hell yeah, go on, Slough.
Did I show you this photograph, Sergeant?
Yes, monsieur.
Okay.
No.
Right.
Is Rosso here?
I think
Yes,
we showed him
he is.
everything else.
You wish to speak to him?
Yeah, go
Yes,
on.
I do.
One moment, monsieur.
Okay, can we do anything while
It's
he's
Stobart,
gone?
monsieur. He insists on talking to
No,
you
it
again.
doesn't seem it. Did we speak to him last time? He wasn't here, was he?
Hi, Inspector. Remember me?
Oh, we can't show him the pockets. That is strange.
Do you know a pair of thugs called Flap and Guido?
I have known those two since they graduated from special school.
Oh, yo,
Flap
jokers.
is a nasty piece of work. But Guido is the real brains of the partnership. Where did you hear of them?
I met them out front of the Hotel Ubu.
Yeah, dob him in.
Have you heard of the Knights Templar?
Les Templiers. But of course, monsieur,
But
their
of
fame
course.
is widespread throughout France. We haven't forgotten them, unlike the rest of Europe.
It was the King of France who persecuted them, though.
Indeed.
That shook his cool. Underneath his cultured facade, the man was real twitchy.
Is
You're
he a
obviously a
Templar?
great admirer of the Knights Templar.
They were men of great honor, monsieur.
Damn it, it's
The
just like Assassin's
flower
Creed all
of
over again.
chivalry.
Not everyone would share your views, Inspector.
Not everyone shares my passion for Bartok.
But if the Templars
What
were
is
as
that?
honorable as...
That's enough. I
that
do not
classical
wish to
music?
hear your uninformed opinions, Stobart.
Why do you get so wound up about the Knights Templar? They've been dead for centuries. I shouldn't have pushed my luck.
Uh-oh.
Maybe his ancestors were Templars. Whatever. I saw the anger flare in his eyes like a distant summer thunderstorm.
We
The
gonna get
Templars
nicked?
were the first true internationalists. 800 years on, and still the world is fragmented by nationalistic flag-waving fools. You will excuse me.
Oh, you pissed him off. Okay.
So long, Inspector.
Right then. Next area, I guess.
See you later, Sergeant.
Cool. Okay, police. Nicole's house. Cafe. I don't think that's going to do much for us. Back in Nico's apartment.
Hi. I've been to the Kroon Museum.
Did you speak to Lobineau?
No, he wasn't there.
Ah, so we haven't actually got anything new to talk about with her. Ah, the tripod.
I found the tripod.
Where?
In the museum. It belonged to the Templars. It was dug up in Ireland at a place called Lochmarn.
I have heard of Lochmarn.
Tiny bit
I read
impression.
an article about the castle. Take a look for yourself.
A popular gossip magazine. You read
What?
that rubbish?
No, I write it.
Oh, much
Professor
worse.
Nigel Pegram excavating the medieval castle at Lochmarn.
Pegram?
That's strange.
What?
He resigned his chair at Durham University in order to devote his time to the excavation. Not only that, but he canceled the
Must have
filming
been
of a
good.
4th series of his popular television program. This site at Lochmarn must be awful important to him.
He's a professor of history. They're all cuckoo.
All the same, I'd like to talk to this Professor Pegram. How do you feel about a trip to Ireland?
Oh, yo, we're going to
Disappointing.
Ireland. Hell
Huh?
yeah.
But I won't be going. I want to follow up the Bellotta case. If you really think Picram's
Nico,
gem is
don't
important,
die.
why don't you visit Lochmarn?
On my own? I'm not so sure about that.
Hell
Where
yeah,
is
why
Ireland
not?
exactly?
Get the beers. Where is Ireland? George, don't be that guy.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
How about no? Shit.
There's a woman, look, but the
Okay, how do we leave? Oh, it's not now. Let's leave.
Look there.
That is bad.
There's a between the night through.
Yes, you have to look at them all, which is dodge.
Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clan's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
Oh,
When?
damn.
The second week of July. They were both here at the same time.
Did they meet?
I don't know, but I
Maybe
can't
they're
imagine it was coincidence.
Neo-Templars. Okay.
I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
So what do we do now? Just go to the airport.
Oh, hi.
See if we
Hello,
can
my
get a clue
handsome
about the future,
friend.
maybe. No, you can't do it anymore.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No, but I can tell you one thing.
What?
There's no such place as the Club à la Moute in Paris.
Nice. So not in Paris.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur, you will.
Okay. I don't think we showed her the notebook.
Hi. I've been to the...
Did you speak?
No.
Well, we told her that already. Okay.
Maybe not.
Really? Why not?
Maybe not.
Okay.
Hey, Nico, shake hands with me.
No chance, Buster.
Okay.
How come you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because...
Oh, we done that before. Right.
I have to go.
See you
Okay,
later.
I'll...
Okay. See you later. So the only place left is the cafe. Oh, what's this? The arrow? The airport. Hell yeah. We're going international. Few hours.
I passed the castle on the way into Loch Marne. The castle where Peagram's excavation was located.
Official progression. Okay. Damn.
I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside.
Okay. Right, we should definitely save. Only trouble is, if we've somehow missed an item back in France, that is going to be quite long, going to and fro. But I think we've been quite thorough. Okay, what if... Damn, worth a shot. Hey, one of the locals. You alright, lad?
Hi there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
What?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
Okay. Oh, yeah, we can lie and say we're a cop.
I'm George Stobart, and I'm with the good guys.
You're a head case, mister. A few sandwiches short of a picnic.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Damn, maybe
Liam
we should have lied.
McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why?
Yo.
Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid.
Hmm.
Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down
man.
his evil throat. And there's me poor old mother,
Sob story straight off the
bedridden
plane.
and dying of presumption. I tried to buy her medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me
Hey.
fingers bled. The old
Honest day's work.
skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I. See what your
Okay.
darling son has earned with his own sweat and blood. When suddenly, me dad appears and
Uh-oh.
grabs the loot.
And drank
I'm
it
off
all.
to Dublin, heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being strictly truthful. Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year.
Oh, yo. Okay.
What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
No, it's locked up.
Does
That's
anyone live
bad.
there?
No. Only, what do you want to know? Oh, nothing.
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
No,
What is it you're covering up?
I get a feeling we're going to
Is it
have to
something you're
grease this
scared of?
guy's palms
I
sooner
ain't
or later.
scared of nothing.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous
said.
psychotic.
Jesus. It's just like that film I saw. There's this clown, see? And he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to
Weird.
warn the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the clown
Oh,
puts
let's try and
him
turn
up
the
with a
music down,
chainsaw.
My God, that doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid?
Kid?
I'm 25.
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids. 10 kids if you count the wives.
I thought you were broke.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Yeah, just in case, guys. What? The music volume's so low as it is. Bit higher. Come on. Yeah, see what that's like.
Hey, McGuire.
What?
Okay, haven't actually been in the pub yet, but we might be onto something.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing.
Hey, you took it well.
Ever heard of Thomas Merlin? Or the Gruber Electronics Corporation?
No.
Do you recognize this matchbook, McGuire?
No, sir. I never seen it before in my life.
Oh, yo, it must be an island.
Have you ever seen anyone wearing one of these?
Sure.
Never.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh, so
That belongs
unhelpful.
to the killer clown you're looking for.
That's right.
Can I have it?
Sorry. I'm keeping this as evidence.
You should have told the cops.
I did. They weren't interested.
You should run tests on that,
We are
mister.
not giving this
You
nose
could
away.
identify the murderer with a sample of his snot.
Yuck. I don't think so.
Definitely gross.
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Oh, come on. I just want to show you a little trick.
Well, it's been
No
so
way,
aggressive.
mister. I don't do tricks. Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake
Damn.
your hand, that's all.
No way.
Someone will fall for it, surely.
Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seed him.
This kid knows the deal.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Okay.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Beat him, George.
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh, there's a ghost. It's called
I thought he was
the
25.
Phantom of Lochmarn.
Okay.
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Okay. English.
You're not telling me you believe in ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes.
Oh,
Last
here we
Tuesday
go.
night. I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
I bet this can
What
be explained.
sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting. Like O'Brien's pig, only worst. It was coming
Yum,
from
pig.
inside the castle.
Okay.
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, 'cause he's not here now.
Just
But if I
completely
sees him, I'll
ignore his
ask him.
ghost story. Where's Pegram?
What do you think this tool is used for?
Lifting drains.
Dead
Nice.
right.
He got
How
it.
did you know that?
Work experience course at school. That gives me a choice of going down
So
the
he
drains
is
or
at
up
school.
the chimney.
You're kidding.
Unless he just keeps getting held back.
Did you find out what was making the noise in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and
Weird.
greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows that could have been hiding anything. I would have gone home,
Okay.
but my legs had lost their stuffing.
Makes himself sound like a teddy.
Do you know
bear.
what Pegram was doing in the castle?
Digging for buried treasure. Jewels and
Nice,
gold
get
and
rich quick. Go on,
skeletons.
Pegram.
Like in the films.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did.
Oh yeah, he
And
said
a
he saw
fearsome
it.
sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waited while the moon went down. Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey
Uh-oh.
and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then
Ew.
I hears this spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter
That
in the
would freak
dark.
you out in the
I
middle
was
of the
so
night.
scared. Why, I fell off the bloody wall.
I'm sure there's a rational
He
explanation for
fell
what
off
you
the
saw
wall.
at the
Good
castle.
lad.
There is.
Just like Humpty
The
Dumpty.
bloody place is haunted.
Okay.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Right, let's head in here and leave it there. Gone to a new country for the progression, guys. Right, this washing machine or whatever that's probably a glass washer actually. It's very likely. Okay then guys, if you like the looks of any of the suggested videos flooding your screen at this very second, check some of them out, and more importantly let me know what you thought, because BS feedback is great feedback. Speaking of, if you've missed any of the Broken Sword adventures so far, then catch up. But the main thing is, as always guys, I hope you're well, thanks for watching, see you again next time in Ireland.